Hello friends of FastMatics! Today we are going to study theory of sets using Venn diagrams but also with equations. It seems to be a little bit complicated, but if you have to solve some equations, it is not so difficult. Let's see. A beverage distributor conducts a survey to determine the most popular carbonated beverage. It asks 100 randomly chosen people to list their 3 favorite carbonated beverages and obtains the following data. 67 like Coke or Pepsi and 13 like both. 59 like Pepsi or Mountain Dew and 11 like both. 75 like Coke or Mountain Dew and 15 like both. Only 16 don't like carbonated drinks. How many people like those 3 beverages? First of all, each time that we have a problem, data is very important. We're going to note, for example, how many people are we studying? 100. After that, we have to see that 67 people like Coke or Pepsi. And 13 like both. That means Coke and Pepsi. Then 59 people like Pepsi or Mountain Dew. And 11 like both. That means Pepsi and Mountain Dew. After that, 75 people like Coke or Mountain Dew. And 15 like Coke and Mountain Dew. That means both. But only 16 don't like carbonated drinks. First, we have to draw a Venn diagram. Then we are going to make one circle for Coke, another circle for Pepsi, and another circle for Mountain Dew. We can see that without a Venn diagram, it is very difficult to get the answer. So we are going to analyze those regions. For example, nothing, 16 people. It is very easy. Outside the circles, 16. But inside the circles, we have to see how to place each number. So we are going to put letters into regions. For example, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Then we can see that everything here must add 100 because we are studying 100 people. Then A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus G plus 16 must be 100 people. Everything here, 100. After that, we must say that in math, OR means union, AND means intersection. This is very important to understand the problem. So, Coke or Pepsi mean that everything inside Coke plus inside Pepsi must be equal to 67. Then Coke plus Pepsi without G, 67. Then A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F is equal to 67. 7. After that, Coke and Pepsi mean the intersection between Coke and Pepsi here must add 13. Then B plus E is equal to 13. After that, we can say that Pepsi or Mountain Dew is 59. That means inside Pepsi and inside Mountain Dew must add 59. Without A, B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus G is equal to 59. Then B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus G is equal to 59. After that, Pepsi and Mountain Dew, the intersection between the two sets is E plus F is equal to 11. Then Coke or Mountain Dew means that everything without C must add 75. Then I'm going to write A plus B plus D plus E plus F plus G is equal to 75. And finally, Coke and Mountain Dew means the intersection between these two sets, D plus E, is equal to 15. Then here we have a system that has 7 variables with 7 equations. This is very simple if you use a computer, but here we're going to use logic to solve it. Then let's see. If we have here that A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F is equal to 67, we could say that here, instead of writing that, we can write 67. Then I'm going to be able to find G, because we write 67, A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F is equal to 67. Then I write 67 plus G plus 16 is equal to 100. And then I can solve for G. Then 67 plus G plus 16 is equal to 100. Then if I move 67 and 16 to the right, I have 100 minus 67. Remember that you have to change the sign and to change the other sign. Then you have G equals 100 minus 67 minus 16, 17. I have one answer. But I need to find E, because E is the region where people love the 3 beverages, not only 2. Then I must find E, and the problem will be solved then, but not now. Now, using the same logic, we're going to see that A plus B plus D plus E plus F plus G is equal to 75. Then instead of writing A plus B plus D plus E plus F plus G, I'm going to write only the C, and instead of that, 75. Then I write C plus 75 plus 16 is equal to 100. Then I move those numbers to the right, and I have C. Then C is equal to 100 minus 75 minus 16. Remember that you move the numbers, but instead of writing plus 75 plus 16, you move those numbers to the other side, and you're gonna write 100 negative 75 negative 16. Then 100 minus 75 minus 16 is equal to 9. But for answering this problem, we have to find E, because E is the region where people love the three beverages at the same time. Now let's consider, if we have E plus F here, we could write 11 instead E plus F. Also, if we have C here, we could write C. And if we have G here, we could write G. Then B plus D plus C, that means 9, plus E plus F, 11, and plus G, 17, is equal to 59. Then I can write B plus D is equal to, and all numbers are going to pass with the opposite sign to the other side. 59 minus 9 minus 11 minus 17. Then we can see that B plus D is equal to 22. Now we are going to consider this equation, and this equation. Why? Because we have two B's and two E's. And that's going to be helpful for answering this problem. Then, if B plus D is equal to 22 and B plus E is equal to 13, we could say that B is equal to 22 minus D and B is equal to 13 minus E, because we are going to move this letter and this letter to the other side in order to see what is the value of B and B. If B is equal to 22 minus D and B is equal to 13 minus E, I can say that this part is equal to this part. So 22 minus D is equal to 13 minus E. Then I can say that E can pass to the left side and D can pass to the right side, and 13 plus 13 is here and minus 22 here, because I can pass the 22 to the other side but changing the sign. That means that E is equal to D minus 9, because 13 minus 22, if you have different signs, you choose the sign of the biggest number and you subtract the numbers. This equation is very important. And if we consider D plus E is equal to 15, D plus E is equal to 15, we can say that D is equal to 15 minus E. Another very important equation. Then I can replace the here, and we are arriving to the solution of this problem. So if I work with this equation, E is equal to the, that is equal to 15 minus E. Instead of the, I'm going to write 15 minus E minus 9. Then I can move negative E to the left to get E plus E equals to 15 minus 9. E plus E, 2E is equal to 6. Then E is equal to 6 divided by 2. Finally, E is equal to 3. Then 3 people love the 3 beverages. And that's it.